Hey guys, welcome back for another episode of the Crypto Forecast. So it's been a while, it's been a little bit more than 1 week since my last update. I keep getting requests and comments from people, please update more often. We're waiting for you on YouTube, please update more often. Guys, if I don't update, it's honestly because there's nothing to update about. I mean, I look at these charts every day like everybody else. I look at the charts at least 2 or 3 times a day, and there's just sometimes periods of the market that are not tradable, right? You don't get high quality signals or, entries or exits. There's just nothing really to do. And I want to make this very clear. Sometimes, a lot of times actually, there's more value in doing nothing than in doing something that you're not supposed to in markets. Doing something where you're not supposed to do it, it can cost you money. It will cost you money actually. So it actually doing nothing, not only it's easier, it'll make you more money than over trading or overacting. Like people has this illusion of action that they always have to do something, like take action on the markets and able to make money. No, all the opposite. Sometimes there's a lot more value in doing nothing than doing what you're not supposed to. And you can see, guys, we keep forming patterns and getting targets, and targets are not made most of the times. That's why it's very hard to trade this part of the market. I mean, my last video is from the 6th of August here, and the price was at 12,200. I said, if you need to take profit, I would start now and continue all the way to 13,000. So that was the last, update. And after that, we started, we were right here at this peak. We started forming a triangle here. It's actually a very high quality triangle, lower highs and higher lows. There was a slightly more probability to break in the upside than not in the downside. But again, I was seeing everybody on YouTube calling for a break in the upside. So I thought, everybody looking at this same triangle and everybody calling for a break in the upside, I thought this is going to break down because there's just too many people looking at it, too many people calling for a break in the upside. But anyways, there's a target here at around 13,000. There's more targets in the upside, but I'm not going to talk about those targets here on YouTube. But the most immediate target is at 13,000, and it comes from this rounded bottom formation here. If I hide all the lines, you can see, guys, it's a pretty perfect rounded bottom formation here, and the target is very clear. This is the breakout. This is the breakout line. It broke out decisively, and the target is at around $13,000 up here. So you measure from bottom to top of this pattern, from the very bottom to the breakout line, and the target you get is at 13,000. But then again, before making the target, we started forming this triangle, and now the triangle broke in the downside, and the target for this triangle is 10,500. If it makes the target, if we do make the target down here at 10,500, it means this target at 13,000 from this rounded bottom formation will be invalidated because the price would have gone below the breakdown line, or below the breakout line here. But so far, we still haven't gone below this breakout line. So far, the target at 13,000 is still valid. It hasn't been invalidated. But then again, we have a target down here as well from this triangle at 10,500. So you see how there's so many mixed signals. There's so many fake outs, so many patterns that break but never make the target. It's just impossible to trade. I mean, I have this example here. You can see on the website, these are the premium updates, the updates that I do for members. And you check this out. For Ethereum, the previous update was 16th of May, and the last update was the 30th of July. So it was 1.5 months in between updates. And I get people telling me, hey, I was expecting more updates. more in number, in quantity of updates. I'm very clear. I'm not here to entertain anybody. This is what I do. I'm not in the business of entertaining, of pushing content just because. I'm in the business of markets. And if the markets don't give you signals for 1 month and a half, I'm not going to push content just because. Check this out. This last update, like I said, it's been 1 month and a half in between for Ethereum specifically. It's one of the times that it's been the longest between update and update, 1 month and a half. But pay attention, because tell me here, like really, tell me, since the last update was here when it was just touching this red choppy area here, the price was here, you tell me since this day up until my next update down here, the buy signal down here, you tell me what you would have done here. What can you do in this part? Yes, it's been 1 month and a half, but you tell me, be honest, like think hard about it. Don't think in quantity of updates, think in quality of updates. How would have you played this sideways part here where it says choppy area, which I talked about this choppy area right when we were entering here. I said this is probably going to be a choppy area, like not tradable, because the same happened here, the same happened here at this level, the same happened here. It was expected it was going to be choppy. And when you enter a choppy area, if the price is acting choppy, you can't really trade it. You need to let it do its own thing. And then when you have high quality signals, then you decide if you want to enter, if you want to exit, or if you want to do something. But so far so long as the price is choppy, it's better you do nothing. Stay away and don't lose money. That's the whole point. Now the price ended up breaking down. It wasn't able to get above the choppy area and it broke down. And it touched long-term support. You see, this is a long-term support. Since the first time it was touched, it was not even 2017, it was still 2016. So this is a very, very, very long-term support. We just had a breakdown. 200, well, it's explained here. 200 is a rounded number as well. It's touching exactly the 200-day moving average, which is a very significant moving average. Anyways, you had all these four supports, 4 levels of support at $200. This is a high quality entry signal. This is a high quality buying opportunity. But for a month and a half in this choppy area, you tell me what update you want here. What you want me to say here, what you want me to tell you here. Think, like, use your brain and think. Don't think in terms of quantity of updates, think in terms of quality of updates. My last update was 1 month and a half, and I said to sell here when we were entering the choppy area, which the price was at around 260 or 270. And then I gave you a buy signal at 200. We've been riding it since the bottom, take profit at 260 and buy again at 200. And yes, there's 1 month and a half between update and update, but it's pretty spot on if you ask me. And this is only an example, Ethereum. I'm not going to be showing all my premium updates here on YouTube, on free YouTube, but it's an example. Guys, if I don't update, it's not because I'm feeling lazy. It's because there's really nothing to do. It's better to stay away from the market sometimes, and it'll save you a lot of money. Patience pays, guys, in markets. Patience is so, so important. So guys, I'll leave it here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.